Oh, yeah. And so when you connected with her, did she ask you to like go somewhere
No,
or?
she was actually asking me, or she just told me her parents passed away, and she's really sad. I was feeling her sadness, and I just thought, you connect with them in your dreams, huh? And she said, yeah, a lot. And I know that they're around me all the time. And I said, do you talk to them though when you're in your dreams? And she says, no. And I said, you need to try that. Think of a question or think of something that you want to ask them right before you go to sleep. And then you're going to open yourself up to that and have that conversation, because you probably need to you like to see them. Like you want to have that actual connection where you see them physically. Do that in your dreams. And she's like, I'm really going to try that. I never even thought to do that. So we talked for a while. So I'm glad I went. So yeah.
Heck yeah, right?
Yeah.
That's actually really cool.
And then
So
I
you
saved
know what?
myself.
I have had this. I think that's really neat.
Yeah.
I had us listed at 1 p.m. for some reason. And I think it's because I had a confusion between notions and illuminations in this one, right? And I was just doing them really fast on StreamYard to get them all up and everything. And so this one I only just posted like about 45 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
And so we'll see if we have anybody on. We'll give it a couple of minutes and we'll just keep talking until then.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that all right?
For sure. Yeah. But I went there. I was just feeling like it's such a beautiful day, and I thought the time right before I picked up Ava, but I had about 45 minutes would be a good time for me to sit in that grass area where my cousin is at. And I just sat and I meditated. And then she came in and I was like, she started talking to me, and I don't know. So I was hoping to get something, but when I left, I felt really sad. Like I got a lot of sad emotions. So I was feeling sadness there, of course. It's a cemetery, but I cleared myself. I actually brought pink Himalayan salt, and I circled it. I put it around me on the grass right in the middle where I sat down.
Oh, that's cool. That's really
Yeah.
cool. Hey, Nancy, you're the first one to put a comment. If you want to go ahead and we'll go ahead and we'll pull a card for you. Would you like that, Sarah? You go first.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. So she says hi. If you guys put an emoji, then we'll go ahead and we'll read through the emoji. But if you say words, we'll put those too. All right.
Hi, Nancy. Okay, so I got the High Priestess for you, Nancy. So you're very intuitive. This one is she's the High Priestess. She balances her feminine, masculine energy. She's very intuitive. She she knows a lot of things. There's a lot of balance energy, feminine energy. So if you're going through something that you aren't quite sure about, this High Priestess is saying that you know the answers. It's all there. You know it. Whatever it is that you're questioning, you need to go within yourself, and you'll feel like whatever's coming to you is going to be the answers that you seek. I don't know if you are going through something specific, but you definitely have that intuitive nature about you, and so you need to trust yourself to continue with what you feel. And that's the most important thing, is going within.
Nice. Good job. Okay, so we have another comment up there. This one is going to be Shauna from Ireland. Thank you very much, Shauna. The fair went really well. We had a great time. It was heavily participated, so it was really good. We had awesome vendors and magical outcomes. All right, so I'm going to pull a card for a general reading. All right. Okay. So it's the 8 of coins, so the 8 of pentacles. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Nancy said, "Thank you very much." Okay.
You're welcome.
So it's the 8 of pentacles or the 8 of coins, and the sun is in Virgo, and so it is right now. Okay. So whatever work it is that you're doing, you are to continue that work. Don't. You're in the middle of the magic, so keep going forward, and I'll leave you with that.
Love it.
The magic.
Yes.
Keep moving forward.
Keep moving forward.
That's right. That's good. Okay, great. And now we have Angelica.
Angelica. just clear those cards. All right, what have I got going on here? Let's see. Okay, so we have the Six of Wands. So there's a lot of awesome things that you've been doing. You've been doing a lot of work and efforts. You're either in a time of celebration and like, yes, everything that I did is paying off and it's like, yay me. Or if you're wanting to get to that place, it's saying that it's right around the corner. Like you're about to get to your end result of like, yes, I completed all the efforts that I put in, has now paid off. So it's confirmation that what you're trying to do and the things that you're doing to get there is spot on point. So
That's right.
I love this card.
Many blessings. You're welcome, Shauna. Thank you so much for your feedback. And now we have Lila.
Lila.
Angelica said, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Chills all over. Thank you. Right?
Girl power.
That's right. Okay, so let's see. Woo. Ooh, okay, Page of Coins. You know what? I know that you've been looking for a job, and so you're going to get some feedback for that. And it is entry level, is what they're telling me. But the entry level still comes with a lot of perks because of your background and who you are. It is something that you are concerned about, but it is resolving itself. Okay, just to let you know. And then all of the feelers that you put out there, it looks as though Irvine is going to pull you. That's where I see the area. And I will leave you with that. A lot of earth energy, a lot of good things coming through.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that green.
Page of Coins.
Yeah.
Many blessings. Woo!
Yay!
I know, right? You know what's funny is Destiny card was with that, Lila, so it's working. Your choice. All right. There's Miss Angie. So if anybody else has like a yay, that's right. Yes, Lila, you're welcome. If you tell me where you want to be and you're open, you get that. Yeah, because like we're just aligning. We're aligning. That's it. We're aligning our energy. So you're doing great. Okay. All right. We don't have anybody else yet. So tell me about the cemetery visit, like more about the cemetery visit.
Yeah. So I've just been thinking about it for a while, and I'm like, I need to meditate anyway, so I thought I would just change it up a little bit. It was such a beautiful day. It really was. So I go to my cousin's actually buried in he has like a little window he has his urn in there and some of his things that you can see. It's a window. And I went to go see him. Then I walked right outside into the courtyard area. It's outdoors. So nice, so peaceful. There was birds, and I was just really feeling it. So
I love the cemetery.
I loved it. Yeah, I'm gonna go there more often. And so I just sat there, sprinkled some salt around me, and I just meditated for about a good almost 30 minutes, and then talked to the lady. And I was asking I sent some spirits to the light, but I asked if anybody needed my help in any way. And then that lady came in, and I kind of gave her some ideas of what to do. And it was just so funny how I was like, well, do you see them in your dreams, or do you like talk to me? And she was like, yeah, all the time, so I'm like, you need to talk to them. Like,
Right?
there's things you want to ask them, like they can either guide you,
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty cool. So I was there for a little while, about 40 minutes, and then I left, went to go pick up Ava, came home, saged myself and Ava.
Cool. Well, we have Kelly here, so you go ahead and you pull a card.
Okay. Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
Okay, so we have, oh my gosh, how funny. I just pulled this card and I just shuffled. So the Six of Wands, I literally just pulled it. This is a really good card today. So it looks like a lot of people are doing some work. I think we're all putting in a lot of work and effort right now, and that's what the energy's saying.
You
So this
mean the
one,
eclipse energies or the
what's
full
that?
moon energies or both?
What's that?
Full moon, eclipse
Yeah,
energies?
there's a lot of work. So yeah, Kelly, you're doing a lot of work and a lot of effort that you're putting into whatever it is you're trying to do. And this is saying that you're coming to a place of celebration and fulfillment and going, yay, I completed it. And just remember though, that, you know, there's going to be more work that needs to be done. So don't just think this is the end of it. You know, you have to completely finish it off and don't just get too stagnant. But yes, you're doing really good. So it's time to celebrate. He kind of looks like he's in a parade, like, woohoo. So enjoy all the efforts that you've been doing because they're paying off.
Cool. That's really
Yeah.
good.
Yes.
Appreciate that. Yay.
I love it. These are great cards. A lot of action.
Yeah.
People are doing a lot of action right now.
Yeah. Well, let's look at the eclipse. So the eclipse is approaching, and it's after 10 Eastern, and then from there, like if you guys want to know like how you're transiting, okay, like how the eclipse is affecting you, it's going to be an 18-month cycle. All right. So what that means is that from today, 18 months, this is what is being affected. This is the work that we're doing. This is like the inner work to create the clear aspect, because we're experiencing a lot of timeline collapsing to where like we're getting very singular and focused. And in that, we're probably going to be either reformists or revolutionists. Will be one of the other. And that's the very divisive energy that's coming in, okay? Mm-hmm. And today is one of those decision-making days about like how you wish to feel about you in your physical experience. And the eclipse energies are really focusing on the transit of the moon. Mars is in Cancer. So the transits of the moon right now are going to be on fire for us for the next 18 months. But this is also because Aries is our spiritual node, and we're finishing up the last of that portion of the cycle, right? We have another 3 months, then we'll be out of that. And then we'll move into another 18-month cycle, okay? And so we're just we're repositioning ourselves into who we naturally are. And this full moon is in Pisces. So we're in a lot of water energy with a lot of fire, and that creates steam. So that means our belief systems are really getting pushed around and reconfigured and brought into an understanding so that we can bite-size eat what we believe. And we're allowing ourselves not to be so discarding of other people's beliefs, but we're not taking them on either. So really coming into that individuality and that sovereignty, there's a lot of that. And then we're also starting this embodiment process. And in that embodiment process, the more you feel, the better you are. Okay, so the more you feel, the better you are. So feel as much as you can so that way you can investigate all of the choices. Then when stuff shows up, you can be observatory until you wish to engage. That will help you master your energy and the amount of energy that you exchange with. It protects you in ways that you're not even sure of. I mean, it just sets you up for like how you want to be in alignment, okay? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I would say that this particular eclipse energy seems to go up. It's around like the moon, right? So if you look to see what your transit is, and you can go to any program, okay, online, and you could look up your transit. You could pop it into Google. You could say, I need a transit, whatever, and then you'll find several listings of different websites that give you free information, okay? And what you're looking for is you're looking for your moon for today. You're looking for your moon at around 10:47 Eastern time, I believe. And so you're looking for your moon, where this placement is, and what house it's in, okay? And the moon changes about every 4 minutes. So you're looking for what house it's in, and that house is telling you what you're working with. For me, it's the eighth house. All right. So it's the eighth house for me, and that's all about money. Other people's money, how I'm tied to that money, how we're tied together, how we're manifesting. It's a very manifestational energy. But again, water. So now I'm super heavy water in how this transit will affect me for the next 18 months. And that means that I'm going to embody all of my information so that I'm better able to process. And that lets me know that any kind of glitches or hiccups that I have or anything that like tells me that I'm not enough, I need to work through that and maybe detach any emotion that I put there, or at least feel through the emotion and then understand that I have it and it's just a charge and it can release, right? So
Right.
that's where it is for me right now. So I would suggest if you guys really want to know what you're working on spiritually or in your belief systems and how it's going to evolve, look up your transit, find out where your moon placement is at the time of the eclipse, what house it's in, and those are the subjects that you're going to be focused on in your spirituality, the expansion of those subjects, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. How about if we pull one card for the collective? You want me to do that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, great. Ah, King of Wands. Yep.
Oh,
We be in
lots
Mr.
of wands.
Mars. Say hi to Mr. Mars.
Love
Mr.
it.
Mars, a lot of Sag energy. So I would say that in Sagittarius season, because this is showing up, that's probably when we're going to feel a little bit more even. Okay. We're going to feel a little bit more even. We'll be on fire. We'll be ready to take action. We'll be moving forward. We won't be in that sorting bin stuff. We'll be highly motivated. So I would say that probably 4 to 5 weeks, maybe even 6 weeks. That's how long it's going to take us to articulate where it is that we would like to go, because we're dropping so much stuff off. This particular moon in this particular way is definitely clearing all of our former beliefs that were limiting, anything that told us that we couldn't, anything that told us that we're not, and anything that told us that we can't have, right? So
Right.
all of that is shifting, and we're learning that we can circumvent the ways that we receive and the ways that we wish to effort, right? And so that feels like a really good, it's like you're the archetype. You're this, right? And so now you're bringing this energy. If you don't have enough motivation, you're bringing in motivation. If you don't have enough actionable, compassionate passion that you wish to use and wield, then this right here, okay, that's what you need to bring in. If you're overbearing and this is too much, let's say you're too fire, you're doing too much, it's telling you now you need to balance that out. You need to motivate it, but you also need to bring other people in, and you need to do some delegation. That's what this card's all about. It's all about knowing the personification of this particular energy. All right.
Yeah.
And so it's a higher wheel placement, and in that, that's what we're experiencing. Anyway,
That's awesome.
all right. So did everybody? You want to pull one card for Veronica?
Oh,
She
yeah.
just popped on, so you could pull it. You have
Hi,
2
Veronica.
minutes, 2 minutes, and then we're done.
Okay.
That was a collective card.
I loved it. We're lots of wands today.
Oh yeah, definitely a lot of that.
I'm in that right now. I'm doing a lot of action. Well, we're glad to have you here, Veronica. Okay. So your card today, Miss Veronica. So we have the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords is, well, this one is showing that sometimes you're feeling like you get a little too much in your head here. And so we're working on releasing some of that tension that you have, so that way you're able to release the turmoil. Sometimes it's like, like it's too much and you don't know which way you're going. So we're working on rebalancing and realigning yourself so you can just see things with more clarity, because sometimes you get too much in here and you need to go more into here. So that's the water back here, the emotion. So it's just going more in your heart center. But you're kind of, sometimes your head space gets a little you get, you're not sure what to do. You're like, what do I do? Then you get all over the place, and then you're having a hard time deciphering what's for your highest good, or, you just kind of take whatever you think in that moment without really, the clarity just isn't quite there all the time. And that happens to a lot of people, and that happens to all of us. So the moon's there. So it's your intuitive going inside and rebalancing, and you can clear out your head space. So that way you have more, you can see things in a different, more of a wider perspective. It will definitely help you. How does that sound, Lucinda?
Really good. It was
Yeah.
perfect. It was spot on. Yep.
Perfect.
It's
Hopefully
4
that
p.m.
helps.
right now, and we're going to have a hard stop today. I do see that you guys are asking for extra. Not today. Maybe next week. We'll see like how it rolls. But today we have a hard stop at 4 p.m. I love you guys. Thank you for
Bye.
joining.